Let's explore SQL primary keys. Primary keys are essential for ensuring unique records in databases. A primary key constraint serves as a unique identifier for each record within a database table. This ensures data integrity by preventing duplicate entries or null values. Here are the key characteristics of a primary key. First, uniqueness. Every value in a primary key column must be unique across the entire table. Second, not null. Primary key columns cannot contain null values. They must always have a value. Third, data integrity. Primary keys enforce entity integrity by ensuring each row can be uniquely identified. Fourth, index creation. A primary key automatically creates an index for faster queries and lookups. Now, let's discuss the syntax for defining primary keys in SQL. There are mainly two ways to define primary key constraints in SQL, which are column level and table level. First, column level syntax. Here you define the primary key directly within the column definition. See the syntax. Create table_name parenthesis column_name data type primary key column 2 data type column 3 data type close parenthesis semicolon. This approach is straightforward for single column primary keys. Second, table level syntax. With table level syntax, you define the primary key separately from the column definitions. See the syntax. Create table_name parenthesis column_name data type column 2 data type column 3 data type constraint pk_name primary key parenthesis column_name close parenthesis semicolon. This allows you to name the constraint explicitly and is necessary for composite primary keys involving multiple columns. Now let's look at an example of creating a customers table with a primary key. Here is the script. Create table customers parenthesis customer_dient primary key first_name varchar of 50 not null last_name varchar of 50 not null email varchar of 100 unique close parenthesis semicolon. In this example, customer_ID is set as the primary key, ensuring each customer has a unique identifier. Below is a table preview containing customer ID, first name, last name and email with some sample data. The customer ID column has a key icon indicating that it is the primary key column. Here we see auto-incrementing primary keys. Auto-incrementing primary keys automatically generate unique, sequential values for new records. Now let's see the MySQL syntax. The script is create table products parenthesis product_ID and auto-increment primary key product_name varchar of 100 not null price decimal of 10 2 close parenthesis semicolon. In MySQL, the auto_increment keyword automatically generates a unique identity for new records. Now let's see the SQL Server syntax. The script is create table products parenthesis product_ID and identity parenthesis 1, close parenthesis primary key product_name varchar of 100 not null price decimal of 10 2 close parenthesis semicolon. In SQL Server, the identity function is used to achieve the same result. Here are some benefits of auto-incrementing keys. Automatically generates sequential unique values. It eliminates the need for manual ID assignment. Ensures data integrity with unique identifiers. Simplifies insert operations, no need to specify ID. Improves performance for indexed operations. Now let's see the composite primary key. A composite primary key combines multiple columns to uniquely identify records. This is necessary when no single column is sufficient on its own. Here's an example. Create table course enrollments parenthesis student_dient course_dient enrollment_date primary key parenthesis student_ID course_d close parenthesis semicolon. In this example, neither student_ID nor course_ID is unique on its own, but the combination of both columns ensures each record is uniquely identifiable. Below is a table preview containing student ID, course ID and enrollment date with some sample data. The student ID and course ID columns have key icons indicating that it is the primary key column. Now let's see how to modify primary keys. You can add, drop, or modify primary key constraints using the alter table statement. Here's how to add a primary key to an existing table. The script is alter table employees at primary key parenthesis employee underscore ID close parenthesis semicolon. This adds a primary key constraint to an existing table. Here's how to drop a primary key. The script is alter table employees drop primary key semicolon. This removes the primary key constraint but keeps the columns. Here's how to modify a primary key. The script is alter table employees drop primary key semicolon. Alter table employees at primary key parenthesis emp underscore ID close parenthesis semicolon. Here are some important considerations to keep in mind. Modifying primary keys in production databases requires careful planning. Dropping a primary key that's referenced by foreign keys will cause errors unless cascading options are set. Back up your data before modifying primary keys. Consider database downtime requirements when planning changes. Be cautious when changing auto-increment or identity columns. Test modifications in a development environment first. Finally, let's review some best practices for using primary keys. First, use surrogate keys. Prefer auto-incrementing IDs or UUIDs, which stands for Universally Unique Identifiers, rather than natural keys that might change over time. Second, keep primary keys simple. Use single-column keys when possible. Only use composite keys when truly necessary. Third, choose appropriate data types. Use int or big int for numeric IDs and fixed-length columns for string IDs to optimize performance. Fourth, always define primary keys. Every table should have a primary key to ensure data integrity and improve query performance. Fifth, name constraints explicitly. Use naming conventions for constraints to make maintenance and troubleshooting easier. Sixth, avoid natural keys for high-volume tables. For high-volume tables, synthetic keys often perform better than business-oriented natural keys. If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.